Luca. I'm proud to say this is my first time in my life ever saying this. White power.
Damn. Well, there it is, y'all. That is why I don't put my energy into politics and or world news unless I'm doing three-dimensional research like I'm about to display in this video. Steven Jackson, quiet as kept, has been in the world narrative for a long time, starting with the San Antonio Spurs as he was coached by a man who it's an open secret, who has well-known ties with the CIA and has tapped into the best aspects of players like Tim Duncan, top 10 all-time greatest power forward of all time, and the Terminator, Kawhi Leonard. Now, Steven Jackson's personality alter at the time was recognized for being a tough guy, a blood, if you will. I guess I don't know what he affiliated with. Then a little bit after that, he was a part of one of the more. It was a transition in the NBA. He was a climactic, a cataclysmic event that changed a lot in the NBA, and that was the Malice in the Palace, alongside another asset in Ron Artest, also known as Meta World Peace. Now, transitioning from that alter as the tough guy, many years way down the line, something big happened. In the year 2020, to be exact, we know what that was. Where did it happen though? Minnesota. And what is Minnesota dubbed as? The Twin Cities. After that, I'm gonna just say ritualistic removal occurred, Jackson was referring to this dude as twin. You would have thought Steven Jackson was from Atlanta, the way he was calling him twin. He wasn't even calling him his name. He was calling him twin. That was pretty odd for him. And again, the Twin Cities connection. Not to mention that the big ass Masonic tattoo on Mr. Floyd's chest. I'm gonna say something. Let me tell y'all a quick little story. So once that shit happened, we know that the country went crazy. But specifically here in St. Louis, there was a pawn shop that got looted, and there was a black officer that was securing that very pawn shop, and he got killed. And I'm 1,000% sure it wasn't no white dude. That's because of the hysteria that you help project based on something false, based on a nigga that the powers that be trying to make a martyr. You're a Masonic twin. And then you make a 360 to praise your real overlords. Because we know behind every pro-black, behind every Afrocentrist is a liberal pew-pew. Yeah. And that goes further into the aspect of you being a guard dog. You're a guard dog for the powers that be. Mr. Jackson, as juxtaposed to your counterpart, the tortured mulatto, Matt Barnes. Hey, shouts out to Chronicles of Judah too, man. Like he came up with that term. I'm not stealing that from him. I gotta attribute that to him. The tortured mulatto. That's a real dynamic, and he fits the description. And they just laughing. They, of course, they gonna enable you. You the clown. You the guard dog. So You know what I'm saying, man? And you, I respect this dude. He blocked me a long time ago. This nigga blocked me way before that shit even happened. Because he just be sounding stupid as hell. He was saying some shit about Kobe. I'm like, y'all know how I feel about Kobe Bryant. Y'all know how I feel about Kobe Bryant. I know top 15, but this nigga on Kobe nuts. Like, god damn, he blocked me. I don't know. That nigga blocked. I've been blocked from that nigga a long time. Oh god. But yeah, the shit is pathetic, bro. I don't respect it at all. And then going a little deeper, look who he was referring to when he said white power. Number 77. Little Lucy, the light bearer. Luka Doncic, the light bearer. The face that's going to carry the light at the end of the tunnel for this new Lakers regime. And what are they going to do? They're going to use all that esoteric, Luciferian, Masonic, Satanic, whatever words you want to call it, energy that the Lakers, which COVID has created, mostly in the bus era. He was referring to him. So it's just fitting that he says this, man. Again, behind every liberal, pro-black, Afrocentrist, Kwanzaa maniac, I don't know, whatever the fuck you want to call them, niggas that want to, I don't know. I'm sorry, I ain't gonna go too hard on this dude. Behind every one of them, it's a liberal pew-pew pulling the strings. So, that's all I really gotta say in this video, man. Fuck that dude. He a bitch.